NBA trade rumors. Could Anthony Davis, Ja Morant be on the move? The Dallas Mavericks have to hire a new general manager, and that person may opt to completely overhaul the roster and rebuild. The Memphis Grizzlies are dealing with a frustrated, if not fully disgruntled, star in Ja Morant. The Sacramento Kings might also be selling off their assets. The 2025-26 NBA season isn't even a month in, but there are already plenty of indicators that may point to a potentially busy trade market. The NBA trade deadline is still a long way off, on Thursday, February 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, but we're already looking at players most likely to be traded and their best possible fits. NBA trade rumors. Players who might be on the move. Anthony Davis, Dallas Mavericks forward center. Why? Davis, 32, is a massive injury risk and has played only 14 games for the Mavericks since being traded in February. He's pricey and has 2 more seasons on a contract that averages $58.5 million in annual value, with a player option in 2027 to 28 worth $62.8 million. The Mavericks need to get younger, and Davis doesn't fit that timeline. Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzlies guard. Why? This feels untenable. Morant, the electric 26-year-old guard whose numbers have dipped, graded at direct criticism that his head coach, Tuomas Isalo, levied at him. Isalo reportedly challenged Morant to be a better leader, and Morant responded with curt media sessions and reportedly denounced Isalo's substitution patterns. The Grizzlies have a young, talented team, and the front office may want to change the vibe in the locker room, though Morant's value might be the lowest it has ever been. Best fits: Sacramento Kings, Minnesota Timberwolves, Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors. Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks guard. Why? The easiest deal might be a Morant-Young swap, but the Hawks might actually play more cohesively without Young. The team's performance with him on the court versus off is similar, but his contract is significant enough where that salary cap space could be used more efficiently. Young is expected to miss at least a month with an MCL sprain, and Atlanta is 6-2 without him, versus 1-3 in games he started and finished. Best fits: Memphis Grizzlies, Cleveland Cavaliers, Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA trade rumors. Players unlikely to be traded. LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers forward. Why? Although Los Angeles is essentially treating James as an expiring contract, it's tough to see the franchise trading him unless it's at James' request. He will turn 41 in late December, and he has a no-trade clause in his contract. James has said, however, that he wants to compete for championships, so if he senses that the Lakers will be unable to do so, he could theoretically ask out. Still, it's tough to envision that happening.